and welcome back to the Word Conscious Classroom, where we are consciously and deliberately building our students' vocabulary knowledge and word consciousness. Today, we are looking at homographs, part 2. And we said that homographs are words that have the same spelling, but different meanings. So let's look at some examples of homographs. We have tire. Tire could have two different meanings. It could be a rubber placed around a wheel, or to become weary. You tire. One is a noun, the other is a verb. So homographs can have two or more parts of speech. Next we have rash. Rash is a sore on the skin, so that's the noun, it's a thing. Or you can describe a person as rash, being hasty. Adjective. Rash is a homograph. Next we have root. Root could be the underground part of a plant root, which is a thing, so it's a noun, or to cheer for a person or a team. When you're rooting for someone, that's action, that's a verb, to root. So root has two different meanings. Next we have tear or tear. The noun tear is a drop of liquid that comes from the eyes. When you cry, you create a tear or tears. Versus tear, to pull apart, to rip into pieces. That's the verb form. And people mix this word up a lot. Now we have duck. Duck is a homograph. It could be the noun duck, which is a water bird with webbed feet and a broad beak, or it could be the verb form of duck, which means to dip or dodge quickly. Duck. So that's a homograph. That could be a noun or a verb. Next we have kind. Kind. It could be a noun or an adjective. If you're saying it's the same type, that kind, then that's the noun. They're the same kind. If you're saying that you are friendly or helpful, you are very kind. That is the adjective form of kind, which is a homograph. Next we have brush. Brush could be a tool for sweeping, cleaning, or painting, which is a noun, or it could be describing bushes. So brush is another word for bushes, which is a noun. Okay, so you have to pay attention to the context to figure out which brush is the author referring to. Now we have prune. Prune is a noun or a verb. The noun form of prune, a partially dried plum, prune, versus the verb form of prune, to trim or prune away. Prune. Now this next one is tricky for a lot of people because it could be present, which is a gift that you give to someone. It could be present as in I am here, currently, now, in the present. And it could mean present. I present to you my friend. So this homograph is really tricky for a lot of people. Present or present. And then we have swallow. Swallow could be a small verb, which is the noun, or it could be to take food in through your mouth and swallow. The verb, that's the action. So swallow could be a noun or verb. So we just looked at another set of homographs. And remember, homographs are words that have the same spelling but different meanings. Now, some people might confuse it, such as me, with homophones. And we'll be looking at homophones next.